let us move on to our next team. Now, our next set of teams. Now I'm here to welcome Omri. Omri, you want to say hello?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
me?
that's you. That's
Oh, wow.
Omri.
Yeah,
So,
hi. Yeah, I'm Omri. I'm an instructor at Full Stack and Grace Hopper as well. Um, I am happy to introduce the next 9 teams. Well, I'll have the first 5, and then I'm going to pass it off to my beautiful and amazing co-instructor, John McDonald. He'll take the next 4. Um, but the next 9 teams are all the Full Stack Academy seniors who I've had the pleasure to get to know over the last 13 weeks. The first team we have Here and Now coming up. They've made a really wonderful React Native app that, well, it keeps you in the present. I'll let them show you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chaim. I'm here with Judah, Lada, and Chloe, and we're so excited to tell you about our app called Here and Now. Hello, everybody. My name is Chaim, and I'm so excited to tell you about our app. I'm here with my teammates Judah, Lada, and Chloe. So Here and Now is a app that is kind of like Snapchat stories where you could share images, videos, and live streams. But what makes us unique is that it's not about people, it's about locations and events. So imagine this, you're bored in Central Park or something. You could just go into the app, see what's going on near your current location, and discover something interesting and wonderful. Or maybe you want to know what's going on by Mount Everest. So it's just a tap away, and you could see by doing a search. What if you've discovered something interesting yourself? Well, you could just go into the app and share it with everybody. We put a lot of focus and effort into the UI challenges of the app. So we have thorough, wireframes and walkthroughs, and from login through logout, we really tried very hard to, give a good UI. But I'm sure you're curious about what's going on under the hood. So Judah's going to tell you a little bit about the map.
Thank you very much, Chaim. So one really fun and exciting part of this project was integrating our map with a real-time database and locational indexing. With dozens of points overlapping each other, clicking on just one was an issue. We solved this using clusters, or simple JSON objects with a few key geospatial properties. We would begin with one point and form small circles around groups until every point was either isolated or clustered. Even more interesting was creating dynamic clusters that would redistribute as a user zooms in and out. Using hierarchical clustering and dynamic programming, we would start with the bottommost layer of the map, and then for each higher level, use the layer below as its starting point. This meant exponentially decreasing points at each level and created a very dynamic and flowing user experience. Finally, using GeoFire's rapid spatial indexing, we could navigate directly from any cluster on the map to its corresponding regional feed view. Now, here's Lada, who's going to talk about submitting a post to the database.
Thank you. As Chaim mentioned earlier, user can easily share an image or video using our app. Let me break down what's going on when user submits a new post. First, we capture an image or video and store it locally on user's device. Then we get user's location from the device. We also need to build a blob out of this media content so we can upload it to Firebase storage, keeping a link to it. Then we create a record for a location post pair for this future post in GeoFire. And only after all these steps, we are ready to update our real-time database with a new post, linked to a location and a media file. And finally, we navigate user back to the map, and user can see this new post on the map and in the feed. So behind every simple action user takes, there are things we're really proud of, and Chloe is going to tell you more about it.
As Lada and Judah mentioned, we built our app using Firebase for the backend and React Native for the front end. React Native is great for simple apps. However, we face 2 major challenges with React Native in our app. First, taking videos or watching videos with iPhone camera was not available in React Native. We needed to access a lot of native iOS APIs that were only available in Objective-C. Also, the frameworks we used were only available as web version. So we adapted the web version or even Android versions of the libraries and managed to hook them up with React Native. Our Firebase was built with like a web app, and our WebRTC was built with the web version of the libraries. We weren't afraid of those challenges. Actually, we even had to modify one of the source code from open source libraries, which had a little break part and not functioning. Because of all of these implementation challenges, this project was a great opportunity for learning how to bootstrap ourselves and make a functioning original app. Now Chaim will wrap our presentation.
We really had a lot of fun building this application. I hope that came through in our presentation. Our app is available on GitHub. Hopefully it's going to be on the iOS store very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Here and Now team. Yeah, fun fact about the Here and Now team, they were originally called Kvetcher, with a smaller scope of being able to complain about things and share them with people in your local area. So they expanded it to be more than that, which is awesome. And they also totally
thing about showing a lot of micro points on a map is it's just that you can have so much data, and I think they did a very good kind of visual job of letting letting users be able to sort through this information. It reminds me of 2007 when Twitter came out, and now you're here when Here Now came out. So
Nimit said it first.